Hi everyone, this is the Michael Myers Fanatic back with another review. This is Power Rangers from March 24th, 2017. It was released by Saban and Lionsgate. It's based on the 1993 TV series and based on the 1995 movie adaptation. And it's about 5 teenagers that discover that they are superheroes. The movie starts off in a period known as the Cenozoic era, and you basically have Zordon and Rita fighting each other. And Zordon is played by Bryan Cranston, and I find it really interesting that the real life Bryan Cranston shares the same last name as the fictional Billy Cranston. That's very interesting. And by the way, Billy Cranston, who's played by R.J. Cyler, I guess that's how you pronounce that, he's actually a black guy. I was shocked when I found this out because I'm a big Power Rangers fan, and I was like, wait a minute, isn't Billy white? But they made him black in this movie. And Zach, instead of being black, he's Chinese. Okay. I don't quite understand that. But let me go over the Rangers for you very quickly. Dacre Montgomery plays Jason Scott, aka Red Ranger. Naomi Scott, this is really confusing because she shares the same last name as a fictional character, just like Billy does. But anyway, Naomi Scott plays Kimberly Hart, aka Pink Ranger. R.J. Cyler plays Billy Cranston, aka Blue Ranger. Becky G plays Trini, aka Yellow Ranger. And Zach is played by Ludi Lin. This movie is your standard superhero movie. You have a bunch of outsiders that don't really fit in. Next thing you know, they all find out that they're superheroes. And they find this out because of some power plant that they meet up at, and they find these power coins that give them incredible super strength. Like we couldn't have seen that coming. There's a scene in the movie where Billy is being bullied. Try saying that 5 times fast. But he's being bullied by this guy. This guy's breaking his pencils. And Jason comes in and smacks the bully. And as I'm watching this film, I'm sitting there going, really? Really? Did he just smack him? And even the bully was like, did you just smack me? And Jason is like, yes, I did. I thought that was funny. But like I said, they all find out that they're superheroes. And the character of Billy Cranston is autistic. And I was wondering why he was like that. Now I know. So I'm glad I did look this up. And I guess they tried to imply that Kimberly was gay. I'm not really sure, but this movie is nothing like the 1995-1993 adaptation. This is more for adults than it is for children. Trust me, they even swear in this movie, something they didn't do in the original adaptation of it. And as I said, they all find out they're superheroes. They end up fighting Rita. Zordon is really strict and mean in this, and he has ulterior motives. He only wants them to become Power Rangers so he can come back and fight Rita and save the world. Now here's what I don't get. Why would he want to fight Rita? I mean, you would think that he would want somebody else to take over, so I don't quite get that. At Alpha 5, he's not as nice as he was in the original adaptation. In this version, Alpha 5 is more of a smart aleck. So that was kind of annoying that they changed them. Bryan Cranston plays Zordon, by the way. Elizabeth Banks plays Rita Repulsa. And Alpha 5 is played by Bill Hader, or it could be Hatter. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was a very good movie, but at the same time, I thought it was your average superhero movie. I do like how when they were fighting Rita towards the end of the movie, Jason formed all the Zords together and he made the Zord smack Rita, and then I think it was Billy that asked the question again. Billy said, "Did you just smack her?" And then Jason says it again. He says, yes, I did. I thought that was a very good callback to the beginning of the movie. I really enjoyed that scene. I thought it was funny. And Billy ended up dying in this movie, but they brought him back. I still don't understand why they changed the ethnicities of the character. I guess they did it to fit in with the things that are going on today. But as a friend of mine told me, his name is Alex Navarro, by the way, the friend that wanted me to review this movie, shout out to him. He used to be on YouTube and he's not anymore. I hope he comes back one day. But he told me, if you're looking for this movie to be like the 1995 movie, you're going to be really disappointed. And he's right. It's nothing like that, but at the same time, I guess you could say it is. Because the Power Rangers are still in this movie. It's just that in this movie, they're not all cotton candy and sweet and nice. No, they're not like that. They're smart Alex. They swear. You know, they don't like each other at first. They sort of have to build up the relationship, which is why Zordon says you can't morph until you learn to connect with each other. Whereas in the 1993/1995 adaptation, they were already friends. It's not like that with this. And the original actors, Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson, who played Tommy Oliver and Kimberly Hart, they made a cameo towards the end of this movie, which I thought was really cool. But at the same time, that's not good because it's like you're putting the spotlight back on them. I feel like if you were going to use Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson, they should have just made a Power Rangers movie with them already in it. And they could have just been the Power Rangers as adults. I just don't like things like that when you use famous people, because it takes the spotlight off of the new actors. Sort of the way they did when they put Adam Sandler in King of Queens. And it just made you go, oh look, there's Adam Sandler, and you just forget all about Kevin James. I don't like stuff like that. That's really the only thing I didn't like about this movie. Before Rita ended up being defeated, they played the theme song, Go Go Power Rangers. I thought that was pretty cool. And also I want to add that Goldar is not like he was in the original. This time he's just a monster. He doesn't talk. He doesn't have a sense of humor like he did in the original. He just growls. Urgh! That's all he does. So I don't really get that either. And by the way, Rita was smacked so hard that she went into outer space. I thought that was funny. But guys, there you have it. Power Rangers from March 24th, 2017. You have Dacre Montgomery as Jason Scott, aka Red Ranger. Naomi Scott as Kimberly Hart, aka Pink Ranger. RJ Cyler as Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger. Becky G as Trini, the Yellow Ranger. And Ludi Lin as Zach, the Black Ranger. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and once again I give you Power Rangers, the 2017 reboot. And I thank you for listening to my review. Again, I want to stress, if you're looking for this to be like the 1993-1995 adaptation, it's not going to be. I'm telling you that right off the bat. It's very different. It is the same and different at the same time. But I also want to thank my friend Alex for requesting this review. I know it's not a horror movie, but I've decided to bring in all genres as long as the movie itself is good. It's a good movie. Would I go crazy over it? No. Would I spend money on it? No. But it was good. Very enjoyable. Watchable. Takes me back to my childhood. But that's about all it does. Thank you very much for listening to my review, and once again, I approve this message. Power Rangers, thank you very much.